What's up, guys? What's going on? Thought we'd get in a quick live stream this evening. I got some stuff to take care of, but I wanted to pop in and do a live with y'all. So, not many people here, but let's get into it. Bitcoin's chart, guys. We going down. I think we're coming down here, guys. This 56K level. We're going down like Drago fighting Rocky, baby. We're going to hit the canvas. Come down, DCA. That's what we're going to do. We're going to come down, DCA, and then boom, right through October, November, December. God, am I excited for that. I am so excited for that. This is going to be good. So I'm going to have some dry powder on the side anyway, guys. Hopefully capitalize on some dips. But I'm just going to get straight into the news since I'm basically talking to myself right now. Y'all are showing up late. So let's get into the bubbles, see what's going on. Onyx coin down 3%. Some good opportunities, guys. I'm still accumulating Onyx coin, so I think, you know, this price, you can't really go wrong. XRP's pumping, though. Look at that. 2.6% up. Very nice. Bitcoin 58.2, guys. I'm telling you, I feel 56. I feel it. William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. William, I can always count on you, buddy. You're always here. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I got a couple things bumping, guys. Turbo up 22.2%. I said this morning, guys, sometime soon, I would say taking profits on Turbo is not a bad idea, okay? I don't know how high it's going to run with all of these listings, but it is, you can bet your bottom dollar, it is going to have a correction, okay? So if it's not like and it shouldn't be, it shouldn't be like a mega long-term hold. It's a meme coin after all. It's a great meme coin. I like it and everything. But guys, no one went broke taking profits, okay? Remember that, because there's an opportunity here if you're holding Turbo. I want you to think about this. This is not financial advice, but this is an opportunity. Okay, Turbo's running because of these listings, and we're about to see a dip in the market, in my opinion. So what I'm personally doing, I'm going to be taking my profits on my Turbo. I'm going to wait a day or two for the dip in the market, and I'm going to redeploy that capital into some utility plays. And then when Turbo pulls back, I might dollar cost average some more in when it gets its correction, right? What goes up must come down, guys. Turbo will have a correction, in my opinion. So take that for what you will. And even though I'm putting that out there to the universe, guys, I know somebody will come to me and complain later that they never took any profits and that it crashed all the way back down on them. So anyway, let's see what else is going on out there. Steph's Crypto says JASMY will hit 32 cents either this year or next. This year would be epic, but 32 cents is nothing to scoff at, guys. That is for sure. That is for sure. I got a couple of clips I'm going to play for you guys here. Okay, first off, Michael Saylor. There's $450 trillion of capital in bonds, real estate, and traditional 20th century assets. There's $1 trillion in Bitcoin. Listen up, guys.
The guys that buy my converts, when I sell a convertible bond, I have a 1-hour phone call. I'm like, okay, this is the bond. This is what we're going to do. Okay, they buy 800 million of it at the end of the day. Okay, why? It's like, they have the money. They have to buy a convertible bond. They can't. They're like, why don't they buy Bitcoin? They can't. Why don't they buy your equity? They can't. They need to buy. There's a phrase in Wall Street: if the ducks are quacking, feed the ducks. They want that. There's another group of people. They want equity in a public company. They can't buy the spot ETF. They can't. It's against their charter. They get fired. They just can't. Why don't they? Well, like, you're questioning the world. Right? I mean, at the end of the day, the world is made up of huge pools of capital, and it might have taken 20 years to raise the money. Now I got to spend the money. So if you are the entrepreneur, my general message is you can create a security that a capitalist can then use to get Bitcoin exposure. And if you're public, you sell public equity or debt and buy Bitcoin. And if you're private, You'll sell private equity or private debt and buy Bitcoin. If you can't raise money, then you just got to work very, very hard and get lucky. And it's hard. And you'll see a Zuckerberg on occasion. You'll see some breakthroughs, but it's like, it's not easy. And so my recommended strategy is not work yourself to death. My recommended strategy is notice that there are $450 billion of capital in bonds and real estate and traditional 20th century assets. There's 1 trillion. So there's 450 trillion in those things. There's 1 trillion in Bitcoin. You should be the conduit to move the next $1 trillion from the old world to the new world. And the way you do it is by raising money with issuing securities to buy Bitcoin. And you solve, what's the problem you solve? Custody it for them, buy it for them, take away the volatility, take away the downside risk, and then solve the compliance issue. Chinese billionaires got to buy Bitcoin through a Shanghai ETF, otherwise he goes to jail.
Right.
That's the problem you solve. It's not as good as self-custody. It's not as good as the raw Bitcoin, but that's academic, because when you've got $10 billion and your choice is buy $1 billion this way or go to jail or don't buy any, the answer, the world is imperfect. That's why they call it earth, not heaven.
This guy gets it, man. This guy gets it. You're going to see most companies adopt the MicroStrategy playbook, guys. I'm telling you, putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets is going to become the norm. Bitcoin Magazine, speaking of MicroStrategy, they raise another $700 million to acquire additional Bitcoin and redeem senior secured notes, guys. Man, see what I'm saying, guys? Another $700 million to purchase more Bitcoin. Well, what do I got to say here for people to get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I'm putting my pennies where they put their dollars, hands down. Check this out from Hara, guys. We look forward to seeing you in Singapore, guys. What is this all about? Let's have a look. Hara is on the road at it again, guys, in Singapore. Token 2049 rooftop bar happy hour. What do we got? Calling founders, investors, enterprise executives in Web3. Join us for a lively hour to connect with the top Japanese and global enterprise founders and investors. Come network, sip, and build the opportunity. Co-sponsored by none other than Janction. Janction, a total infrastructure for AI, combining the decentralized GPU pool and the AI permissionless unique blockchain, incubated in Japan's largest cryptocurrency, JASMY, founded by the president of Sony. That would be Ondo. You love to see it, guys. Janction and Hara continue to be #1 out there. Batlander, what is going on, fam? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So yeah, very bullish, guys. We got another clip here. Let's check this out. $270 billion asset manager Rick Edelman explains how Bitcoin can hit $420,000 with just 1% of global wealth being allocated into BTC.
But I can't just let you go with giving us a big number like that, 420,000 for Bitcoin. How do we get there? What is the catalyst to move Bitcoin prices from where they are now to your target?
Well, take a look at the world's total wealth. If you add up the total value of all the money in the world, the total value of stocks and bonds and real estate and gold and oil, etc., it all adds up $80 trillion of value. We are recommending roughly 1-2% of assets in crypto. If everybody in the world who owned all those assets were to allocate just 1% of their portfolio to crypto, we'd be talking about a $7 trillion infusion of capital into the asset class. We know there's only 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be created. 19 million of them so far already have. So you do the simple arithmetic. 19 million Bitcoins into 7.5 trillion of asset flows, that translates to about $420,000 per Bitcoin. So we believe that over the next 5 years, we're going to see greater institutional engagement. You're going to see endowments, pension funds, sovereign wealth funds, family offices, hedge funds, engaging in asset allocation, including crypto in their portfolios. We're already beginning to see this. 500 million people worldwide already own crypto. We're seeing pension funds and endowments already engaged now that the Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs are available in the marketplace here in the US. So as this adoption grows, since the supply is fixed, the increased demand will translate into a radically higher stock price or price for Bitcoin.
So you mentioned the rise in the price of Bitcoin, but man, when the price drops, it really does drop. So what's your sales pitch to clients? Crypto, of course, is a shiny new thing, but the volatility on that thing is through the roof. That volatility might be too much for most investors.
You're absolutely right. This is an extraordinarily volatile asset. It 7 times it has lost 70% or more of its value. So it is ridiculously volatile. This is the way it is for any new technology. Go back to Amazon. Look at its first 15 years of life. It had the same level of volatility. This is not uncommon within the tech stock world. So you need to recognize that fact. You need to decide, as you just pointed out, do you have the stomach for that volatility? Is this something you want to have as part of your portfolio? If you can handle the volatility, if you can be a long-term investor, realizing that in the end, high volatility can translate to high profit while also running the risk of high loss, that'll help you decide whether or not you should do this. And it's a big part of the reason I recommend only 1 or 2 or 3%. Don't put 10 or 20 or 30% of your money in this. It's way too volatile and too risky. But 1 or 2%, I think most people can tolerate that.
100%. Shit. AZ Marine, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, don't put more than 1 or 2%. Here's me at 100%. What else do we got? Check this out. Bitcoin on exchanges hits a multi-year low while hash rates just hit new all-time highs. This is very giga bullish. I'm going to continue on with that, guys. With this, check it out. Only 1 million plus Bitcoin combined remaining on exchanges globally. Supply shock is incoming. I agree, guys. It is just a matter of time. And somebody had asked me earlier today why Baby Doge was pumping. Well, they got a new listing on Intent, centralized exchange, so that's probably why they had a nice little pump today. I have no doubt about that. And let's get into our top story, shall we? Market volatility pushes Bitcoin down. Bitcoin's price has fallen below 58K, sparking concerns of a potential deeper correction in the cryptocurrency market. In the past 24 hours, the leading digital asset has climbed above 60,300, offering investors hope for a rebound. However, increasing market volatility and apprehensions surrounding the upcoming Federal Reserve interest rate decision have intensified fears. Prominent Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff, who doesn't know his ass from his elbows when it comes to crypto, has issued a new warning about the future of the world's largest cryptocurrency amid ongoing market instability. In a recent social media post, Schiff suggested that Bitcoin is posed for a substantial decline, comparing current price movements to a triple top pattern, which often signal an impending downward reversal. Now, guys, before I go further, you should probably take into consideration the fact that every single time Peter Schiff has said this thing about Bitcoin, saying he has said this multiple times a year, that Bitcoin is in for an 80% crash, 90% crash. Not once has he ever been right. Ever, not one time. So keep that in mind. He predicted that Bitcoin could soon drop to 42K, emphasizing that this support level might not hold for long. Schiff cautioned that the cryptocurrency could plummet further to 15 to 20. So Peter Schiff just doesn't know his ass from his elbows, like I said. The volatile cryptocurrency markets are being further affected by political uncertainty in the United States. Ongoing debates and potential policy shifts are causing unease among investors. The repercussions of these political developments may continue to influence market conditions. As a result, Investors are adopting a cautious approach, opting to stay on the sidelines during this turbulent period. The unpredictability of political events adds to an additional layer of risk to the financial markets. Meanwhile, discussions about the possible 50 basis points interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve are unsettling market participants. The upcoming Federal Open Market Committee, the FOMC, meeting this week could be pivotal for Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market. A significant rate cut might provide relief, but it could also spark fears of an impending recession induced by the Fed's actions, putting pressures on the cryptocurrencies in either scenario. So guys, me personally, when it comes to the rate cuts, listen, I think no matter what, we're going to see a bit of a correction here, okay? I think what we were doing was, over the last few days, was pricing in a 50 basis point cut, but one of two scenarios is going to play out. Either they're going to cut 50 basis points and it's just priced in and people will buy the rumor, sell the news event, or they'll only cut 25 basis points and that will be deemed super bullish and we'll see a deeper correction, right? So one of the two things is going to happen, but for me, either way, we will see a correction in the market. Buy the rumor, sell the news. You know how it is. You know what it is. Giga Chads are giga bullish. The Rhino IC on my way back from the turnaround. Someone has to keep these wind turbines turning. Hopefully, when we all cash out early retirement, my peeps. Absolutely, brother. Jetpack, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Michael, what's up, buddy? I thought everyone realized that the major gains are next year. Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, don't sleep on October, November, December. Don't sleep on it, man. My guy, what's up, man? If the average retail investor only puts 1 to 3% of the reward, the reward won't be worth it. Imagine if 10K, imagine you 10K, you only put in $100. Yeah, you might as well. No, he wasn't talking about retail, my friend. He was not talking about retail. He was talking about like institutions, every market, right? Retail, bigger investors. It's what he was referring to, not retail. So yeah, so that is the news, guys. It was a quick one tonight because I got some stuff I got to take care of. What else? Do we have anything else here? Let's go back over to Bitcoin. Have a quick look. You know what? We're going to pull up the JASMY chart too because we didn't really look at it yet. So Bitcoin, like I said, guys, I think we're coming down to this level here, 56K. I think we're going to wick down to it again, similar to what we did here. We wicked all the way down below it. We're probably going to come down here and retest this. So that's kind of what I see happening. But if we go to, what's JASMY doing? So JASMY just kind of doing its thing. Look at that perfect retest of where I said we were going to test at 1 cent 9. We're just bouncing, guys. We're bouncing between the 30-day SMA and the 1 cent 9 support level. We need to, more than anything, build this level of support up here, guys, on this 1 cent 9 level. We got to retest this level a few times, build it as support. I've talked about this every day for like a week. We bounced off of here like 8 days in a row as resistance, 4 days in a row before that is support. It's a significant level. Back here we tested it. Back here we tested it. It is a significant level, so we need to do it again. We need to build some support here before we start to work our way up to the 2 cent 1 level and above. In the broader scheme of things, if you have a look, we have this bull pennant that we're in, and we will break to the upside. It is just a matter of time, in my opinion. So we just gotta, accumulate, and we have to stay patient, guys. Jetpack, no other market is more lucrative than crypto's greatest opportunity. Absolutely, man. Marvin, thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for your wisdom. Hey, thank you for always supporting the channel, brother. I appreciate you, man. This is my new way of life. Absolutely, cycle to cycle. Yep. Every 4 years, man, we build our wealth. Rhino, thanks for all you do, Big Rob. Hey, no problem, brother. I got you guys covered. You guys are my family. You guys don't understand. You guys are my family. I can't wait till, you know, I can't wait until I can do more on this channel and bring more content and more live streams and more research. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. That's what I look forward to. But yeah, anyway, guys, that is the news. I got to go put my son to bed and stuff. It's about 7 o'clock p.m. here. We're about to see the daily candle close as well. I will see you guys for tomorrow's, actually, no, tomorrow morning I'll be at work. I'll see you tomorrow evening for the evening live stream. So, all right, guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. Have yourselves a safe night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.